Now right here, one thing I even noticed, right? Out the gate, one of the great explanations as to why they lost this game, why USA lost this game, was exactly what you'll see right here on this first possession. They gave up 12 offensive rebounds out of 30. That's a 40% offensive rebound rate that leads to second shot opportunities. And you get more shots, you score more buckets. So boom, one reason right there as to why Team USA lost. Peep the screen, one, and also peep Jaren Jackson mainly in the spacing of the floor too. Right? This is big time. And that's something you cannot allow on Jaren Jackson's part. So boom. Empty corner, right? Meaning you set this screen, there will be no tag from this side, and then you'll try to have to tag all the way over from this right corner, right? And so on Jaren Jackson's part, you cannot step up so high initially and not even drop back and allow Theis to do this when you have an empty corner with nobody to tag on this roll. So he's got to show this and drop back with it to keep Theis in front of him. So boom, you show, and then as soon as you show off that screen, you drop back. Look, got the switch. I really want you to pay attention to what he's going to do after the switch, though. Boom. Got to the spot, got the bucket. Tough hit. Look, points. I don't know if that was a celebration. I don't know if that was just saying, boom, I got him. But regardless, though, he still has to get him on this other side. And notice what he does. Sprints his way down, works him into the paint. And what does Macau do? Try to front knowing he's the bigger player. But why front when you got no help entirely? Because you're now just getting back onto defense, right? So even realize a made bucket, the other team starts to get back and play defense. So you can essentially make it like a transition play. And now he fronts from the middle of the floor, over the top. Boom, tries to get the block. Couldn't get it. Germany did a great job of getting right back to USA, even when they did get buckets. And you're going to see that a lot more going throughout the video. Look right here. Ant, boom, veer, right, flow. Tough flow. Anthony Edwards behind the play. So what do? Let's get it down. And y'all could do the same exact thing, but the key is for y'all to be able to stay controlled while you're making your drives. Go as fast as you can while being able to stay controlled, right? So boom. Tween, you know Schroder, he makes a go move. He's going extremely hard that one direction, getting that angle down, getting his shoulder down. Draws help, kicks out. Easy basketball, which is what they did all game. Easy plays, the simple plays.
Brunson can't get it. Jaren Jackson Jr. on the boards. Schroder comes away with it.
Once again, look at the numbers. Look at the numbers. That might have been the travel, but still, look at the numbers. Look at the speed. Look at the numbers. Look at the speed. They missed. We got the board. You fell. We do not care, right? Game still goes on. And you want to jog? Be my guest and let us get this bucket. Boom. Skip across the court. Catch ripped through. He's a shooter. Gets down here. Lands on the foot and makes the pass. That's a travel. But boom. This is some shit Germany did and just hurt USA, especially early on in this game.
Well, Germany right now shooting 67%. So to your point, right, you got to get stops.
Right here, I'm telling you. Hey, what's his name? Obst. Great way just to play with an offense and actually just make reads, right? Boom. Over the screen. He already knows. He's seen this coverage so many times. What am I going to do when someone chases me over? I'm a curl. I curl. Paulo steps up because he has no choice but to step up and show help. Paulo's stunt is fucked up right here. Look. He stunts and makes us hop back to where Mo was initially on that screen, instead of getting to where he's going to end up being and where that pass is leading him to. So he's going to try to get back here, get that block. He's just too far behind. But look, though. Tough. It's just good basketball. Making the right reads, utilizing gravity, putting another player in their best spots. So once again, just look. He's a shooter. Chased over the first one. What's going to happen on this next one, though, right? It's all instinct. Boom, they go under. What do I do after they go under? Instead of me continuing this curl, meeting them on the other side, I'm going to fade behind that screen. Boom, works around it. Jalen Brunson tries to jump, get back over, forces Bobby Portis to step up because Jalen Brunson's out of position. Now I hit Theis, and Theis is a great big who added this short roll bag to his game. And so that's something every big should have, but everyone doesn't because they just want to do the cool shit and the shit that's cute. Shoot at that type of clip. Right here, look at that. Great hands, right? Great hands. That's Obst too. Boom. Franz with the little veer and the little flex. I'm telling you, Franz about to have a scary season. So is Orlando Magic, but peep what's going on the other side. Paulo, boom. Schroder, mismatch, right? We all recognize it. We really want to get that ball there. The entire defense recognizes it too, though, right? But what does Jalen Brunson do? Instead of reading the defense and seeing what is available, he just tries to force what's already known. And so this player right here knows to throw his hands up because he knows exactly where he's going to throw the ball. But if Jalen Brunson made the read, he would realize this switch going on this weak side, right? And so look, at this point, instead of looking here, you read here and see as he steps in, you throw this skip. You hit this to Austin Reeves in this corner, he is bound to make some good play out of this. And even if you don't get the bucket, boom, swing, you're playing in rotation. But that premeditated pass resulted into Franz Wagner going down, getting this veer, flexing and beating his chest like a King Kong. As a big, if you end up having to guard a player on the perimeter, try to make the best out of what you can, right? And if there's a situation where you do get bailed out and they settle for a 3, run your ass down the floor like number 7 just did. Because realize what they're going to generate off of this. Look what they're about to generate. A mismatch. How did he get Tyrese Halliburton on him? Because going from offense to defense, you're taught as a guard who's more outside on the perimeter to be the first one to get back. And now it's Tyrese Halliburton. And the big sprint is so hard, he now has Tyrese Halliburton as a mismatch. So you establish this, right? Defense doesn't even realize this as a whole because they're all still trying to get back. So Halliburton stuck with the big. He goes up. Easy too. Theis brings the ball down. Gets McCall. His matchup would usually be Jaren Jackson, but he has McCall. So this is a mismatch, right? And so the defense is aware of this.
What it do, baby?
Yeah, you already know.
Flay, appreciate that follow. And so now the defense is aware of this as a whole, right? And so now you're going to begin to adjust. You're going to begin to overhelp, right? Boom. Theis, now don't have a look. Boom, swing it. Let's find another one. Boom, swing it again. Now let's get it to our shooter. Hard closeout. Let me get this rip through. Now he gets here. Now you make a play for another teammate. And that's all built off the gravity Theis had by having a little mismatch and getting that ball swung around. But look, right there with Theis. Theis is so good. Theis is just so skilled. Look, so skilled. Realize what he's doing as a screener, his awareness of actions and coverages. Skip the Franz. He's stepping up to set the screen, right? And so he knows where Josh Hart is, right? And so he also knows what Jaren Jackson is doing. And so knowing Jaren Jackson's coverage, one of him stepping up high, and Josh Hart trying to chase over the screen too, he's going to not touch Josh Hart, boom, slip, get behind Jaren Jackson, force his help over, get this catch, read the help, get to space, miss the first one, got it back on the second attempt. He's so skilled. And it's just little shit like this that if you implement that skill and that knowledge to a player of athleticism and of talent, you know how good they'll fucking be? Hard, boom. Gets it, crossover back to his other hand, doesn't really, ain't shit, in and out. He used one dribble move, but this is why he just used one dribble move, right? It's the gravity, like I was saying, because off the catch, you got gravity. You're a shooter. They're going to close that space, right? And so now, utilizing your gravity, everything you do after that, you're just going to keep it as simple as possible. So, boom, he gets here, comes off the screen, gets Paulo. Guarding him up close, changes pace, drops Paulo's pace down, gets him on the heels, in and out, gets right by him, quick finish, lay. Nothing extra. Right here. Now you see a bucket like that from Obst, right? Then you see Team USA come down and take a shot like that. And watch what Germany's going to do coming down the other side, right? Reasons why they lost. Look, shot by Schroder. You're probably like, I'll live with that. But guess what? It's a make or miss game. He hit it. Now you're down 8. And that possession that you had prior to was dog shit, right? And so now let's keep it going. What's the possession you're going to take after that possession? Where they hit a 3 and you missed a 2. 5-point swing, right? You're down 8 at this point. What's the type of shot you take and the type of offense you run? 2 passes, give it to Ant. Isolation against Franz Wagner, probably one of their best wing defenders. Guess what happens? A miss. You got to realize, them little possessions like that, you can't be allowing that shit to happen. You got to catch it in the moment. You see one stagnant possession, boom, okay, we got to be sharp the next one. Team USA playing so much stagnant basketball at times, at the wrong times especially, not catching themselves, led to a run where Germany was able to create a 9-10 point gap. And now Team USA had to come back from that, and then it was too little too late. But now let's look at Obst and Tyrese Halliburton right there. He was getting fried. Halliburton was getting fried, and nobody was guarding Obst the right way, him being a shooter, because realize the positioning. And it's also important to note, when you're guarding a shooter, and it's something like this, the spacing is like this, you know they're going to run some shit. You must be ready, right? This is not ready against a shooter. You must already be attached, meaning not on their inside, on their outside shoulder, so you can be able to chase them around the screen without getting clipped, right? Boom. He goes, creates all that separation right there. Now Halliburton is on the inside, has to navigate around the screen to get back to Obst. And at that point, he's just not even able to get back. Wasn't even ready to start. Wasn't on the outside shoulder. Now he had to get through screens. Obst got wide open for the 3. 10 now. Down 8. Notice the shot clock. 3.3 seconds. Right? And this 3.3. And you give that shit up. Now when you begin to look back at the game, it's like, dog, fuck the end of those plays early on. What the fuck was this? Like, come on. 3.3. Isaac Bonga hits you. Yet you can't find a way to navigate around it, nor is there any communication just to say switch, because there's just 3 seconds left. Doesn't matter who's on who, you just need to get a hand up. Don't matter, Mikal Bridges or Jaren Jackson, communicate. Just make a switch or something, right? Then at this point, you just give Theis an open midi. Like, come on, man. Hold on, though. Notice that right there. Brings up Austin Reeves. Oh, man. Angles. Goaltending, count the bucket, but notice Dennis Schroder's angles. Like I said, we all gonna know what Dennis Schroder wants to do, right? He's gonna go super hard one way. And I would have thought Austin Reeves knows his tactics by now, by playing with him so much in practice and all that. But I guess he doesn't. Schroder gets that shoulder all the way down. Turn right there once again and get squared. Right foot, right hand. Doesn't take the extra drive so he can't get blocked and gets it up quick. Tough bucket. Keep it to start. Halliburton is on Obst's inside. If you try to guard a shooter by remaining on their inside and trying to get around these screens, you're going to end up having to navigate around the screen. Whereas if you start on their outside shoulder, right, towards this outside shoulder, and chase this, you begin to shadow that player. And the only way for you to get hit is through a moving screen. That's the only way you get hit. But guess what happens? Guess what happens? All that distance separated, and now Halliburton is in recovery mode. So what is he going to do when he sees the ball go up? A little fake. Bite on it. And now he's on the floor, laid out like it's a nice day on the beach. And as you see a shot go up, you see your hopes go away as well. You're done. You're cooked. It's GG's. But guess what happens again? Dennis Schroder gets Austin Reeves. If I'm Mikal Bridges in the situation, I'm not letting that switch happen that easy. Fuck no. You're going to have to reset the screen. You're going to have to reset the screen. No. I'm not going out like this. I'm not going out like this. AR, you cool and everything, but you're just not me when it comes to defending if I'm Mikal Bridges, man. So guess what happens? Schroder gets all the way going left, gets all that separation. Damn. Down 6. GG's, my boy. GG's, my boy.